Hi, I'm Undrai Fizer. In your life and spirit are your thoughts. Your thoughts are incredible navigators and companions. As a matter of fact, your thoughts will let you know the next direction and what you should do, especially if you're in a complex situation or if you're in the middle of a paradigm shift, which means you're in the middle of a consistent change of thought, both realistic, spiritual, and psychological. It's when your entire foundations of perceptions have been shifted at once, which establishes a constant evolution of your humanity in your life. Your thoughts, if you would begin to look at the type of thoughts you are having based on the values you live from, your thoughts will tell you what to do next. Sometimes we get a thought and we just ponder it and we stay rebellious, which means we stay connected to a certain path or a certain plan. But if those thoughts continue to bombard you and come back consistently, begin to look at the substance, begin to look at the fluidity, begin to look at the consistency of the thoughts, begin to look at what the thoughts are about. And when you begin to measure and observe, say the word observe, yeah, when you begin to observe what the thoughts are about, within those thoughts is your next directives, your next step. You can measure that thought and you could say it's pretty safe to say that I need to do this next because I'm getting this thought consistently. Thoughts are from the spirit of wisdom. Thoughts are substances of the next move. And you already have this navigator in your life. You have it, but you have to pay attention to it. You have to look at your values, look at what you live from. And sometimes we'll say this, we said, I've heard something. Something told me. Man, I know I heard that. It's your intuition, and it's built in. Before you were born, God spoke all of his life into you before you were here. And it's almost like during certain seasons of our life, it's like the tape is rewinding the things that God pre-spoke in you before you were born. God doesn't have to speak to you now. He spoke to your whole lifetime before you were born. And as you live, there are certain landmarks that happen that you experience that will flip on the tape. And you'll begin to hear directions and thoughts and deja vus in your life. Well, that's God's voice being rewound to you. But his voice, even though it's being rewound, I'm trying to figure out how to say it. Even though it's being rewinded to you, it's a now relevance. It's hidden in your thoughts, hidden in life. Pay attention to what you got to do. Have you noticed what you've been thinking today? And if you look at it, what do you need to do next? What do you need to prepare for? What do you need to plan for? Observe and think. Pay attention. Stop moving so fast. Within your thoughts are the next steps of your life. I'm Undrai. Peace.